And we had some wonderful directors then, Rennie Harlan and Stephen Hopkins, but on Rennie's shoot, I think it was Nightmare 4, I remember one morning I went in, really, God, I was beat. You know, I'd been wearing the makeup so long, and I drove my car off the off-ramp. We were way out in Santa Clarita. It was 100 degrees already at like 5 in the morning. And, you know, my skin, I was like a dog going to the vet. I didn't want to go. And I got out, and the dawn was coming up. We were at this old industrial space out there they'd converted into a sound stage. And there was some beautiful girl wearing nothing but a pair of bib overalls, an art department intern. And she was drawing in pastel chalk hopscotch on the sidewalk. And it was like the little 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you girls had drawn, you know, a Freddy Krueger hopscotch game, you know, and it was all macabre. And I remember walking by that and looking at that, you know, and going, here we go again. You know, this is so strange. But it was that old joke, like New York, we never close. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, I think they shot around the clock. And on that movie, it was the only time my father ever came to visit me on a set. Really? Never saw me do a play in his life. Wow. And came to visit on the set. I was working second or third unit with Steve Johnson, the effect Meister's crew. This is the man that did that fabulous jaw effect in Blade 2 that still gives me the creeps.
Well, he did The Stand and The Shining with me.
I know you've done very well for Mr. Johnson. But Steve's crew was out there, and they had me there, and they literally had me crucified onto a piece of 3/4-inch plywood with the chest of souls on me because I couldn't move. Because if I moved, they couldn't cut to the giant mock-up that they had. They had an actual giant torso of Robert Englund with real people crawling out of it, you know, and I had to be very, very still so that they could do the intercut shots and so the scale would work. And there were like guys running around with maquitas making sure I didn't move and screwing me tighter and tighter. And this is before CGI. They had all these hydraulics running down me and these little twitching gears and things. You know, I was like Saint Sebastian up there with the arrows. I mean, I was in absolute misery. And then I hear this voice and it's like, Robbie, which is what my dad calls me, you know, and I look out and there's my dad standing out there beaming at me, and it was, you know, the old, the guy that follows the elephants around with a push broom, you know. What, and give up showbiz, Dad? You know? So that was on Rennie. You know, Rennie hurt me. Rennie worked me hard.